close, I gotta say.
Yeah, 100%. And we are going to be jumping straight into it here. We're seeing Ultra on that Orion and Anti-Jedi on that... What is that? What is that skin? I don't believe I've seen that too many times. Is that a Thatch?
I do not know, actually.
That is Snake Eyes Thatch. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's one of the crossovers.
That doesn't look like him at all.
you don't see that crossover all too much, but Anti-Jedi out here repping the Snake Eyes.
Yeah, okay, Anti-Jedi right now trying to go for that down. It actually ends up getting stuffed out a little bit before that hitbox. Still going to be setting up that edge guard off stage. Anti-Jedi going to be jumping back on, looking for the falling sail. Right now, this is a scrap. This is the closest opening to a game we've had thus far. I feel like this is just a sign of what's going to come this set.
100% super even out right now. Nice D-Sig coming out from Ultra, which is going to find that KO finally, and it looks like they are swapping over to that Lance now to try and keep this lead going. Good choice of weapon to stick on here.
Whiffs that down light. That's going to be a quick little punish. Anti-Jedi not falling behind too much.
Yeah, gonna be able to get that KO real quick. Now swapping over to the blasters, keeping it even, keeping it competitive here. We might be expecting to see a couple of big strings coming out here from the blasters, but Ultra is able to get that spear real quick.
Ooh, that time around, like mixing up like a lot of the jump heights as well, alternating between short hops and like, you know, fully extended hops, maybe some couple of like double jumps as well. Gets that one neutral, doesn't actually finish off the catch on the landing with the sail, ends up drifting a little bit too far to the right. Good dodge, and oh, big whiff, and that was almost the stock too.
That could have been absolutely massive, but Anti-Jedi doing a good job at avoiding all of these SIGs. Not going to be able to fully complete that string though. It is going to be Ultra to find the KO first again with that Sair, and last time they stick to the Lance, and it looks like they're going to do that again. Seems to be the favored weapon in general here for Ultra.
Ooh, whiffing that side SIG, and again just keeps catching Anti-Jedi in the Ultra with all of these jump callouts. I feel like I want to see Anti-Jedi play a little bit more on the ground. Just mix it up a little bit more to make Ultra not as confident to call you out. Okay, what a sail. How do you make it back on? Gently, slowly, wait it out. Wait out that neutral light. Uh-oh.
It was a great attempt coming out from Anti-Jedi, but it put them in the disadvantage. They were stuck off stage after doing that, and Ultra is still running with that advantage. That's going to be Anti-Jedi all the way down at orange now, with almost a full stock lead to Ultra. Sair is coming out. They're keeping them off stage. This could be the KO. They're not going to connect, so...
Good wait and patience.
They're going to just Sair him off again.
Oh, and Ultra going up there, just getting a good recovery, helping Anti-Jedi, you know, get back onto the stage. The recovery is going to be able to KO. This is doable. It is unlikely. You are all the way in the gut at this point. You cannot get hit at this point. Then you see Ultra fishing for that GC down light, which can confirm into the recovery to KO.
Yeah, now again we are seeing Ultra. Actually, Ultra is going to be taking that KO real quick with the recovery. But we saw for a moment Ultra trying to find the KO with a couple of signatures. Anti-Jedi has been doing a phenomenal job at avoiding and punishing all signatures used by Ultra.
Yep, I feel like ultimately this is the closest match that we've had thus far. It opened off pretty even and maybe ended a little bit more in the favor of Ultra. I feel like Ultra is a little bit more on top of some of these jump callouts, a little bit more on top of some of these overcommitments from Anti-Jedi as well, and also just getting more hits for every single hit that they get. Anti-Jedi getting a lot of these downers, but then not fully getting as much juice out of them, not connecting them into Sairs, a lot of the strings that blasters can be known for.
Yeah, and it looks like we are running straight back into it, and we are actually seeing the Legend swap coming over from Anti-Jedi here. I believe that should be the Mordek skin.
Yeah, fascinating.
Actually, no, that's Onyx. Oh my god, I'm sorry. 3,000 hours on Brawlhalla, Dora, by the way. I do not know skins.
Happens to the best of us. Okay, cannon in hand. Okay, massive. Almost actually going to be getting that NSIG as well. That could have been huge. Just zooming over the place. We got two big weapons with a lot of horizontal movement attached to them. So they are flying and shooting in all directions.
Again, these signatures are definitely not successful against Anti-Jedi right now, but Ultra keeps throwing them out. I believe the only signature that Ultra has been able to connect is the Orion D-Sig, which surprisingly we're going to see there, and it's going to miss again. Anti-Jedi still such a good job at avoiding all of these signatures. It's really impressive.
Okay, off stage, waiting out the dodge, gets that with punish. Beautiful stuff. It's not about immediately pressing a button, just get close enough to them, make them use up that dodge, make them use up that jump, and that's how you actually get that stock off. Ultra not going to be able to find that recovery yet. Anti-Jedi just looking for one opening, looking for one whiff, looking for one miss space, and it doesn't happen yet. Ultra landing poorly, all out of options.
What a drawn out and long stock there. 1 minute and 10 seconds, and you can see the only survivor from that is deep into the red with almost an unarmed Nair KOing. Ultra is going to be able to grab this at any moment, and there it is. The Spear Seer is going to get it done, but with, I think that's only Ultra taking 1 hit as well.
Now, Anti-Jedi patrolling the ground a little bit, just, you know, not pressing any buttons immediately, getting those gauntlets in hand. Downlight, neutral light, falling neutral, and Anti-Jedi getting the combo started, but then ends up going in the wrong direction, doesn't anticipate the direction of the neutral.
100% still keeping it very evenly, very competitive here. Ultra trying to patrol the ground with this lance, but really unable to get anything big started. Gets that there, tries to follow it up, and that could have been a massive ground pound. You know, with Cannon, you get 1 hit off stage, and then you know, depending on the player, you're just done.
Yeah, especially against Lance, who doesn't have the best vertical recovery height. Can definitely be a little bit telegraphed. Ultra going out there for 1 ground pound. They're both pressing their safe buttons. Anti-Jedi making it back and using that last second sale. It's that X factor. It's that thing that helps you land when they least expect it.
Ultra starting to take a little bit of a lead here now, finally. Able to grab that dodge. I was kind of expecting a D-Light to come out there, but Ultra opting to go for that Sarah instead. Very close to the KO. There you go. Got that grounded dodge. Side light recovery. It's a 1-frame combo, but if they use the dodge on the ground, you're going to be able to hit that. Super good option by Ultra to be able to recognize that quickly.
Oh my gosh, and what a toss! Anti-Jedi going all the way out there, and not actually enough vertical height to touch the sides of the stage. That was a early stock that you need. You needed to do that. You needed to be able to even up the stock count yet again, but now the question is the damage. Polly, can you even up this damage? Anti-Jedi is definitely making a show of it.
Yeah, Anti-Jedi is definitely trying right now, and Gauntlets is the weapon you want to do it. A couple of reads, and this should start being in his favor here, but both of the players being very, very cautious here. This is eliminations bracket. If Anti-Jedi loses this, that is them out of the tournament.
Who would win? The futuristic equivalent of a jetpack with infinite fuel, or 2 gauntlets?
The gauntlets are looking strong, though. I'm not gonna lie, the gauntlets are looking strong. We're seeing the Enlat coming out. We're seeing the D-Sig not able to connect, though. This is going to be difficult for Anti-Jedi. It looks like Ultra just keeps going with this momentum. He's riding the wave of confidence, and he's riding the wave of momentum here.
Okay, has gauntlets yet again, just waiting outside of that lance range. That time dashes and shoots in and goes for a bit of a funny option. Doesn't actually find it as anticipated. Not going to be able to find the recovery. Just looking, fishing. Anti-Jedi wants that stock, but is not going to be able to find it. Ultra holding it down, winning that best of 3. Wow.
There it is, insanely even set, but it is going to be Ultra closing it out with a 2-0. Very clean, all in all. Again, this is eliminations bracket, so unfortunately we are not going to be seeing any more of Anti-Jedi in this tournament. But that was a very commendable effort. Not only were they close games, but we really saw Anti-Jedi have an opportunity to shine there in a couple of interactions.
It just felt like at the end especially, Anti-Jedi was so hungry to be able to get those stocks, right? Like you saw like the immediate commitments. It's a 50-50, right? Brawlhalla is a game of 50-50s in terms of are you going to dodge or am I going to save this dodge for later? Almost every single time, Ultra went for the early dodge and it was successfully working because Anti-Jedi was going for a lot of immediate follow-ups. Never like down tilt, like delayed recoveries, right? Never, you know, just like waiting a little tiny bit to be able to call out a dodge. And as a result, not playing second beat like that, not playing reactively, you missed out on a lot of KO potential. Ultra closed, Anti-Jedi struggled to close at the end.
Yeah, 100%. Super good game all in all, but I do believe that would be the end of our block here, and that we are going to be looking at the schedule real quick, and then.